Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So guys, this is Temilayo and Mom. If this is your first time coming to my channel, you are very welcome. Please do well to subscribe and click on notification bell so you don't miss our next and other videos, okay? And to all my OGs, to all the people that have made this channel what it is today, I so much appreciate you guys. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. So today's video is kind of different, okay? I'm actually making this video for our LD hitters. I'm making this video for our diary free subscribers, for my diary free family members. So yeah, this one is for you. What we have here is soya beans. Yes, this is not normal beans like the regular beans. This is soya beans. And what I've done, I've actually gone ahead to pick out all the stones. I've carefully picked it out, and what I have in the bowl is clean soya beans, and I'm going to wash, like rinse it 2 to 3 times, and then I'm going to soak it. Okay, I'll soak it. I soaked it for like 3 to 4 hours, and you can see how much it doubled in size. So now the skin is already coming off on its own, so I'm just going to go ahead and wash this off just to make sure all of the skin is out. So I was going to peel off the skin manually with my hands, but then I remembered that there was no reward in suffering, and I have a food processor that can do this in exactly 1 minute. So I grabbed my food processor, I put this in there, and guess what guys, in 1 minute all of the skin have gone off from the beans, and this is what I have. So now it's just for me to add water and rinse 2, 3, 4 times, and yeah, I'll get my clean beans. So I've already blended it at this point thanks to my VGTL or VTGL blender. This one I'm holding, it's not even a blender, it's called a grinder. Like if I want to make moi moi or akara, this is what I go for. We crush it and give you a creamy paste. Okay, that's what this blender does, and it's very affordable. I'm going to leave the picture on the screen for those of you that are looking for cheap or affordable blender to get, that will do all of the magic, like that will give you the quality of blended item that you want. I'm going to leave the picture on the screen so you can purchase it, because it's really nice. It gives me exactly what I want. And another good thing about it is that it works for low current. Like you don't need a very full current for you to blend whatever you want to blend, and the little grinder that comes with it can crush your ogbono or whatever you want to, whatever dry food that you want to blend. It will crush it to powder. So you get, is affordable. As at when I bought mine, it was 25,000, but I think right now it should be up to 40,000, which is still on the good side. You can see the quality of paste it gave me. I didn't even use too much water. If you saw the consistency I was showing earlier, I didn't need to put too much water to blend, because I actually wanted to control the water I'm using, because I'm making yogurt, not just soya bean milk, you get. So I wanted to be able to control the water from blending to when I'm squeezing out, so I don't get to over water it, if you get what I mean. So now I'm just going to go through the cheesecloth process, like try to get the shaft out to be left with clean milk, and I'm going to start by using this sieve so I can get the bigger part of the shaft out, and then when I want to proceed to using my cheesecloth, is not as difficult as it's supposed to be. So I'm just going to do that, and yeah, I'll be back to explain further. So guys, our milk, at this point we have soya milk, right? This is exactly the same process you use when you're making your soya milk. And I have made a soya milk video before, and below that video in the comment section someone said our own is getting coated, like it's not coming out as milk, there is this thickness in it. Guys, I mentioned in that video several times, what you need to do is to place this on your stove and put it in the least minimum heat. I mean, lower your gas. You are not boiling this. We don't need this to boil out. We need it to get warm. Okay, this is the process. You don't want this to boil. Once it's boiled, there's every tendency that it's going to cold, like it's going to start forming up. Okay, and the moment anything like vinegar, pap water, or lemon, or anything of such goes into it, you are getting wara. Wara is what's it called in English? I can't remember, but yeah, you will be getting wara. So you don't want wara. What you need is your milk. Okay, it's from milk that you get your yogurt. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this on a low heat for good 30 minutes, nothing more. So this is not something you want to just walk away and yeah, start doing your thing. You want to stay around, because as it gets warm, you will need to be removing all of these things you see me take out. Okay, you will remove the foam, you remove all of this what's this thing called, I don't know. Okay, so you will need to remove all of these things so you can get a clean looking milk. You can see even on low heat you can still see the vapor coming out. That means it's cooking but not boiling. So now I've allowed it to cool down a bit, and you can still see this thing forming up, and I'm still going to allow it cool some more. And once you see this thing coming up, remove as you go, okay, until it's no longer there. So once you are done with that, I will show you guys what I did next. So I figured out it's going to cool faster in a plastic bowl than in the pot that I boiled it with. So I'm going to transfer it into a plastic bowl and allow it to cool before I proceed to the next step. So once I portion in the bowl, I saw that I have more than enough milk for my yogurt. So I'm just going to mix this particular one and make it into a soya milk for my daughter. Like, we like soya milk, okay? It's one of our really nice drink that we just drink without caution. Okay, so I'm just going to mix this like I will. Okay, if you haven't seen the video where I make soya milk, you can go and check it out. So what I'm adding is just milk flavor and sugar. You can add condensed milk, like in that video I added condensed milk because you don't want to miss that. See, if I have condensed milk at home, nothing will stop me from adding it, but I don't have at home, so I didn't add. But if you do, you won't regret it. The taste is amazing. So I'm just going to mix what we will drink, like the soya milk proper. I'm going to mix it and yeah, and proceed to allowing my milk cool down completely. So because this milk is not cool as at this point, it's not even like lukewarm, it's still very hot. Okay, I'm only adding my sugar and my milk flavor now because this is the right time, so that everything will melt while it's cool. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. You can see the one for my yogurt is still cooling gently. As soon as it gets to the temperature that I want it to get to, which is a kind of lukewarm, not too cold, not too hot. Yeah, I don't have a thermometer, so I just use my finger to test it out. And the good thing about soya milk is you can have it hot or cold. Either way is delicious. Okay, you can have it warm, you can have it cold. you are just going to enjoy it anyway. So the reason I added milk flavor, for some of you that is going to ask, is because milk flavor just enhance the flavor. Okay, it enhance the flavor, while the sugar just make it sweeter, or just add some sweetness to it, if you get what I mean. So you can go ahead and add any sweetener of choice. So guys, at this point I've gone ahead to check if the milk is warm, like if it's ready to form into a yogurt, and yeah, it's at the right temperature. So because when you use a previous yogurt, like a store-bought yogurt, whatever is in that yogurt is transferred to your yogurt that you're making. Like if you use a store-bought yogurt as your culture to incubate your milk, whatever is in that yogurt, the taste, the nutrient, whatever is in that yogurt, it will transfer to your milk. Okay, that is why you're advised to use a yogurt of choice, yogurt that you like, yogurt that you can eat without any doubt, you get. So because we are not doing anything with cow milk, we actually want to stay on plant-based. I got myself culture. Okay, this culture is going to serve as our transformer, like it's going to transform our milk into a yogurt. So all you need to do is to put your culture in a bowl and add some of those warm milk, mix it very well, make sure it is well dissolved. Okay, there's no quantity or amount of milk you should add to it, just add accordingly, like add as desire. Okay, so go ahead and mix that, make sure it's well mixed, no lumps, and yeah, once you are done with that, go ahead and add it to your milk, mix it properly, like make sure everything is well mixed, and that's basically what you need to do. And the next thing you need to do is to pray. Understood? Is to pray that by the time you check your yogurt in hours, 8 hours, 10 hours time, your yogurt is actually well incubated. So for culture, actually you don't really have a fail, unlike when you're using yogurt, other store-bought yogurt culture. But for this one, there is very, very low, like there's a low chances of you getting a fail. So you can see how I'm whisking this. I'm just going to mix it up, and yeah, I'm going to cover this properly and incubate. Another thing you need to know is, if you are a yogurt maker or you are new to yogurt making, try making your yogurt at night. See, I know what I'm saying. The patience you will have will just come naturally, because as you make it and put it to incubate, you go to bed and sleep, and anytime you wake up in the morning, your yogurt will be ready. But if you make it during the day and start watching the time, you will be tempted to go and open it, and by the time you open it, maybe your yogurt have not incubated, and then you have spoiled your work. So I always make my yogurt at night. As soon as I'm done, I just go to bed. In the morning, I check it, and yeah, I get my results. guys, you can see that the prayer works, because at this point our yogurt came out beautifully. It formed very well. So if you are going for Greek yogurt, go ahead and pass this on to a cheesecloth and just allow the whey to come out. But because I'm going for a drinking yogurt, actually I am going to add my sweetener. I'm using sugar. You can use any sweetener of your choice. So I'm using sweetener, sugar, and I'm going to give this a whisk with my hand blender. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I have to pass it on to my stainless bowl because that bowl was way too deep and my hand blender wasn't going in. Okay, so this is what I'm doing, and yeah, you can see how creamy, how lovely this looks. And yeah, you can just go ahead and bottle it up, put it in your fridge, and you will see how delicious it is when it's cold. Guys, let me know in the comment section if this video was helpful, if you like this kind of content, if you want me to teach more. Please show me love. Let me know in the comment section. Always like my videos, leave me comments. I really do appreciate them. And if at this point you haven't subscribed, please do well to click on the subscribe buttons. It's really helpful. It's push my videos to a wider audience. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me a heart if you don't have any question. If you don't have anything else to say, just leave me a heart in the comment section. I will really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for always, guys. See how creamy our yogurt is. See it's so thick, it's creamy, it's tasty. I added sugar, of course, and it's really tasty. You can add anything that you want. You can even add coloring. If you want a strawberry kind of color, you can go ahead and do that. This is 100% dairy free. Okay, it's lactose free, plant-based yogurt. This is it. Okay, you can't go wrong with this. Fit Farm, you can't go wrong with this at all. Do well to do all of the needful. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Have a blessed day.